So this is what I was trying to explain in the other video. These bolt holes, I just moved 15 degrees counterclockwise, which puts any one of where the wire spouts would come out of between these legs out of the way of the bolt holes so that they line up. So you can now see that on the new one over on the slicer that the holes are basically clear of this area here, and that'll give me that freedom to basically mount the motor and the holes be lined up without having to jimmy around the wires or bend wires or damage wires. So it also gave me an opportunity to go to a solid infill, because I accidentally did a strength infill and I went to 100% on this one. I changed the supports to normal from tree because I didn't want rough surfaces on the bottom. So after that, we will print this part right here, which is the shaft interface, and you can kind of see how it goes onto the shaft. There is another body, if I can find it. That part there is the metal ring that you see out there. It was the metal flange that bolts onto the end of the actual motor shaft. And then over here, go to prepare, you can see where I have that's the planetary gears. It's set here, and what I made sure of this time was that I did not use supports, because those were the holes that gave me the problem right there. There was no way I was getting the supports out of those holes. It just wasn't going to happen. So usually this prints with no cooling fan, so I may get some sag right in here, but that's why I made the cutout for it. I could probably just make it flat, but and I may end up doing that before I print it, so because I cut that hole a little bit too deep. So other than that, everything is about ready to go, and we are going to get these printed up, and then I'm going to get the ductwork printed up, which is over here. We got the first half, then the second half, and then we'll be ready to go for that spin up. So there you go. And this is why I did it right here, is because this wire channel right here is actually, it's not gonna, you can't really bend it, and you want it to come out in one area, and it's one of the things that wasn't on the schematics. So when I went through the schematics before the motor got here, I put the bolt holes in, so I just had to shift them that 15 degrees, and that pretty much solved the issue. And then that will go on top of there with the carrier, and